Pride London 2019 Ren and 233. Zellweger rocks a chic check trouser suit and waves the rainbow. She's a Hollywood actress who turns heads wherever she goes. And all eyes were on Zellweger as she joined in the festivities at the London Pride event in Trafalgar Square on Saturday. The Bridget Jones star, 50, rocked a stylish check trouser suit as she soaked up the atmosphere in the capital, after jetting in to unveil the trailer for her new film, Judy. Rein looked effortlessly chic in the fitted brown blazer and matching cropped trousers, which featured hues of pink, yellow, green, and blue. Adding a casual element to her look, the star added a pair of black and white trainers and a pair of black sunglasses. Getting into the spirit of the event, the Academy Award winner jazzed up her look with silver body glitter on her face as she happily waved the rainbow pride flag. The star posed for snaps and talked with London Mayor Sadiq and Pride in London Co-Carmichael Salter Church at the annual celebration. The blonde beauty later took to the stage to address the crowd and speak about her film, and was joined by drag act Michael Twaits. Rein was in town to introduce the trailer of her latest flick on the Trafalgar Square stage. In the highly anticipated biopic, she plays legendary singer Judy Garland, who was best known for her role as Dorothy in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz. This year's event marks both the 50th anniversary of Garland's death at the age of 47 and the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Riots, the historic protests in New York City that sparked a revolution in LGBTQ rights in the U.S. Ian Massa Harris McFeely, Deputy Director of Events at Pride in London, said, "We're delighted to have Rein taking to our Trafalgar Square stage this year to give the crowds an exciting first glimpse of Judy. In this monumental anniversary year, it's important that we pay tribute to an icon who was a true ally to the LGBT+ community and whose death was undoubtedly intertwined with the events that happened that night at the Stonewall Inn." The movie is based on a script written by the Crown scribe Tom Edge. It is produced by BAFTA winner David Livingstone, who also produced 2014 movie Pride, which told the story of gay and lesbian activists who raised money to help families affected by the British miners' strike in 1984. Garland was one of the most iconic actresses of the 1940s and starred in a number of movie musicals, including Meet Me in St. Louis and A Star is Born. Judy, which co-stars Finn Wittrock and Rufus Sewell, is set in 1968, which is 30 years after Garland played the iconic role of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. The Chicago actress will also release her first solo album to coincide with the release of the film. Judy will be released in the UK on October 4, 2019, and the US on September 27, 2019. The Trafalgar Square event also starring happily greet excited performers following their performance. The Cold Mountain star beamed as she gave high fives to everyone as they made their way off stage. Meanwhile, across the capital, stars and revelers gathered for Britain's biggest LGBTQ Pride parade. Celebrities including Sir Ian McKellen, the Loose Women Ladies and Taui's Bobby Norris lead the way as they partied amid the sea of rainbow colors at the parade. Denise Welch was clad in a vibrant, rainbow-hued suit as she partied with her Loose Women co-stars, including Nadia Sawalha and Jane Moore. Denise ensured she got into the celebratory spirit in her eye-catching attire, completing the look with a scarlet manicure and plenty of glitter. Elsewhere, Sir Ian triumphantly marched along while reality star Bobby got creative by customizing his ITV shirt into a vest top. The event was no doubt all the more special to him this year in light of his Bobby's Bill campaign to make homophobic trolling online a criminal offence, which is now eligible for debate in Parliament. Also joining in the celebrations were singer Sam Smith and TV personality Adrar Ranjay Singh, Coronation Street's Ab Brocklebank and Good Morning Britain's Richard Arnold. Saturday's celebration includes a parade with 30,000 participants from 600 groups, including uniformed police and firefighters. This year's event marks the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising in New York, a turning point in the modern gay rights movement. Parade groups will honor 5 decades of activism, protests, and victories, and those behind this year's march have said it is an opportunity for people to stand up against bigotry and hatred in all its forms. This year's parade is aiming to champion diversity, with the introduction of a new world area at Golden Square in Soho, in a bid to increase the visibility of Black, Asian and minority ethnic BAME LGBT+ people. The event also has improved accessibility this year, including viewing platforms for the Trafalgar Square stage, sign language interpreters and captioning for all performances across 2 large screens, and accessible, gender-neutral toilets. Elsewhere, amid the Pride celebrations, 80s pop star Sinita suffered an awkward wardrobe malfunction as she took to the stage at Pride World in London on Saturday. The singer, 55, had an embarrassing nip slip after she stripped off her top during her high-energy performance. Simon Cowell's pal had initially graced the stage in a black leotard, chunky gold trainers and hung several chunky, silver chains around her neck. Mixing up her on-stage style, the star donned a gold leather jacket at one point, before changing into a white sequin bomber jacket and white cap. But it then appeared that the heat became too hot to handle for the mother of 2 as she soon whipped off her top to unveil more of her age-defying figure. However, Sinita suffered an unfortunate wardrobe malfunction as her whole nipple was exposed as she danced away in the skimpy outfit. Flanked by hunket, topless male dancers, the former X Factor star was in her element as she worked the stage, seemingly unaware that she was exposing herself to the crowd. Meanwhile, Little Mix stars supported the cause as they attended a Pride brunch hosted by House of Holland and the London edition in aid of Albert Kennedy Trust. The pop stars posed alongside designer Henry Holland and wore black t-shirts emblazoned with the message "Love Who You Wanna" as they joined in the fun at the bash held at Theburners Tavern. Elsewhere, singer Charlie XCX uploaded a snap of herself naked, wearing nothing but a giant rainbow flag. Addressing London Pride in a rousing speech on her Twitter page, she wrote, "London Pride. Have an amazing day to all celebrating, Be safe, wave the flag, but make sure you give back to the community too. Support your local, make it Pride all year round. Love-o and thank." While TV personality Gail Porter also got into the spirit of things as she put on a colorful display as she joined the crowds at the London Pride Parade. Microsoft News is proud to support Pride 2019. For more information, Gallery 2019 Pride Month Best Pictures from Around the World photos.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.